Happy Saturday! I can hardly believe that it is middle of December already, almost middle of December. But guess what? I have all my Christmas shopping done. Yes, indeed, I do. I tried to shop in lots of stores this year, but some things I had to get online. And so today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you some of the gifts that I bought. And I think it will help you to know, maybe give you some gift ideas on what you can buy for people if you haven't done so yet. And one of the things that was a hit last year, I sent out every week in my newsletter 3 or 4 gift ideas. Actually, we did like a 12 days, and every day I sent like 3 different gift ideas. And so this year, I'm going to send like 3 or so gift ideas a week in my newsletter. But on these videos, I'm going to do part 1 today and part 2 next week. And I'm just going to give you my faith-based ideas this week and my non-faith-based ideas next week and share with you. And it's gifts for all kinds of people. So men, women, children, and or a friend. But I am so excited to share with you. And so today, a lot of the things I'm going to share with you today are books. And so let's get started. My favorite gift idea this year. I always have a favorite. I think last year it was the Flawless like razor thingy. This year it is a devotional that is called Proverbs. And it's for the dog lover in your family. I can't tell you how many of these I've purchased because I love this so much. In fact, inside it actually says presented to, and for the pet's name, I'm not going to show you because then the person who's getting this is going to know because I wrote in it. And then the pet owner's name, and then the date. But this is one of the cutest things I've ever seen. There are dogs featured throughout the book, and it is honestly, it's a little story for each one, short stories, and it says it's inspiring stories of friendship, fun, and faithfulness. The author is Jennifer Marshall Bleakley. I don't know her. I do follow her on Instagram, but oh my gosh, so great. So if you need something for a Christian friend who just loves dogs, this is the one. She also has another one that's for animal lovers. So it's all animals, but this is the one I got this year that was dog specific. So that's number 1 on my list. Next, I got an email today from someone who said, thank you so much for sharing this in your newsletter last week. I was looking for a gift to buy somebody who was going through a tough time, and flowers didn't seem appropriate. I don't know if she had a death in the family. I honestly forget. My brain is going since COVID, I think, too. And so she said, I bought the book that you suggested by Maggie, and it seemed to be the perfect thing. All right, so Maggie was my guest last week, and she wrote this book called This Life We Share. And the book is divided up. If you want to go find out all about the book, you can watch last week's YouTube video. But it's called This Life We Share, and it's 52 devotionals or reflections, really. And they're short, but they're divided up into 3 categories. And I really, really love this. But it's also very topic specific. So here are some of them. Too much to do, kick anxiety to the curb, when you don't feel good enough, shedding the shame, holding peace. That's from the inner journey. The intentional journey, formed and filled, the focused life, confidence in your calling. Your lack does not define you, just a few. The relational journey, kindred spirits, Maggie's 10 commandments of friendship, judging, prickly people and other problems. And then the God of your journey, the fragrance of faith, God so loved the world, do I love to tell the story, the paradox of unanswered prayer, and so on and so forth. So if you're looking for a gift for a friend or somebody who just really has everything that you're thinking really, or maybe somebody who needs some encouragement, here you go. This Life We Share. We're also going to link all of the links below that you can just click right over to it. So this is by Maggie Rowe. The third book that I'm going to recommend is one of Dave Ramsey's personalities, and it's by Chris Hogan, and it's called Retire Inspired. So I actually bought this for my son. He probably is not going to watch his mother's YouTube channel, so I can say this. I bought this for my son. I also bought one for me. I haven't dug into it yet. a lot. I dug in sort of overview, but it's a New York Times bestseller. It's really, I think, helpful no matter your age on figuring out how to retire with enough money and that you can have for yourself and also to bless others with. And so I have to tell you, I mean, I didn't get started on really doing that kind of thing until way late in life, like way late in life. And so I just think this would be a perfect gift for somebody who, maybe even a young person, like my son just turned 26. And so, they're starting to think about their future. And so somebody who is willing to sit and read about it would be a really great gift. But also, honestly, again, like I said, no matter your age, I love this. I think this is a great one. The next book that I'm going to recommend, I don't have a copy of yet because it doesn't ship until January 1st, but I've already ordered it. And it's called She Smiles Without Fear. And it's by Katie McCowan. And what a perfect time for a book to come out, right? That's called She Smiles Without Fear, because a lot of people have dealt with a lot of fear and anxiety this year. And Katie does a beautiful job in talking about it. I have the privilege of speaking with her at the She Laughs conferences, and I've heard her talk on laughing without fear of the future. And I love that they named her book She Smiles Without Fear, because I think there are a lot of people who've really had a lot of anxiety this year. And so I think this would be a good gift for you personally to get to have ready to go. Like I said, it ships January 1st, but Amazon, they ship really fast. And so when you get the book, it would be your book to start the year with and to really do maybe a Bible study with a friend or something. And so it is a Bible study, and I'm super excited about Katie's book. And so that's it. She Smiles Without Fear. Number 5, I think you need Bible highlighters. And we've linked some below. I linked some last year. I told you about some. And this year I picked a different brand, and they're great. They don't bleed through your Bible. They don't bleed through on your journal. And I think everybody needs a set of Bible highlighters so that you can mark up your Bible. I know some people don't mark up their Bibles. I really mark up mine. I have one of those Bibles that you can draw in, and it's very artsy and creative. And so I think everybody needs a set. It's great stocking stuffer, and it's great for yourself as well. My 6th on the list is a novel, and it's called A Very Bavarian Christmas. One of the cutest stories. It's centered around a 30-year-old, a 30-something. And so if you've got one in your life, or a 30-something, or if you just love, all ages represented in this book, but the story is about this 30-something, and really well written, fun read. I sit down at night and read a couple of chapters, and I'm really enjoying that. In fact, if you're in our VIP group, the author is actually going to be our guest speaker at our Christmas party, our Zoom Christmas party, obviously, in December. And so we're so excited about that. So if you're a VIP, highly recommend you get this. But if not, you just love novels and you like nice, clean novels that just have a good storyline but point to Jesus, this is a great one. My 7th on the list I got, and it's already put aside for my granddaughter, and it's called My Little Library. And it's kind of like her little Bible stories. So it has a library of books. I think there's 8 books in it. Could be wrong, right? Somewhere in there. But little Bible stories. And I thought, how sweet is that to have something that the parents can pull from, and that the young ones can kind of just read instead of just getting a bunch of books. And sometimes I know we do that for our little ones. It's like, oh, let's grab this one, that one. It's a library. It's like $12.99. It's not expensive at all. And so I thought that was just a really, really great one. And so that's it for books. And then I also would be remiss if I didn't tell you that you can get the Closet Outfit Planner as a gift for people. And I'm calling that faith-based because, we do show you a faith-based t-shirt in there. But yeah, look at that. If you know somebody that has everything again, maybe get them a book and the Closet Outfit Planner, and you are good to go. All right, you guys, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I hope that you will. And also sign up for the little notifications because it will tell you when I have a new video that goes live, which is every Saturday morning, unless I had the coronavirus, which I did. So I missed 2. Hate that I did that, but letting myself off the hook for that. But until next week, I will see you then. And I'm just grateful for you. See ya. Bye.